I am Charles Hyatt, and I belong to a group commonly referred to as old folk. So I am here to talk folkery.
Me did have a granny, my mother, who was responsible for my learning a lot of the things that are useful to me up to today. By her actions and the way she walked, the way she talked, to be proud of our blackness. I know now that it was Ma Millie who emancipated my mind by exposing me to Fossa August from when he was a boy.
Okay, Charles Hyatt, the great. When I first met Charles Hyatt around about 1984, I was intimidated. Intimidated not because he would eat me or anything like that, but just the power of the man. And I had occasions to just be in his company and admire his ability to tell a story and to engage everybody who was talking to. Now the thing is, I had written a two-hander, just two actors, and had this play, and from I was writing it, I felt that Charlie was the right person for the play. But intimidation, I was afraid to ask him, who am I writing a play with just two actors and come for one of the best actors in the Caribbean to do it. And I said, Charlie, I have a script that I would want you to look at, and tell me if you're interested. Charlie got back to me in the shortest possible time, and Charlie said, am I part this man? Roll, ready to roll. We say, what? And then I talked to Leone Forbes, and that was Champagne and Sky Juice, 1984-85, I think. It was a phenomenal success, man, and part of that I attribute to Charlie's popularity, especially outside of Jamaica. That is when I did my first tour. Our friendship went on to be more than just producer and actor. He was my father, my brother. We used to spend a lot of time together. He used to tell me a lot of stories. He went on, we did Forbidden Next, which was a very successful play too. And the last play Charlie did was Hotspot. And that was also very successful. My memory of Charlie is that he helped so many people, financially and otherwise, but nobody would know. I just happened to have known because I got very close to him. He was very kind. He would just call you and cook for you, and the things that I really learned a lot from him, and how he could turn the worst situation into a comedic moment. And I'm always influenced by Charlie's timing, and even in my writing now, I sometimes lean on Charlie's timing to structure my sentences. Charlie was a benefit to me, and may his memory live forever.
Robinson Crusoe, in which I played the monkey. It was the most difficult role to play, as you can well imagine. I had not one line. The whole of the production, I was like this. How was that moment saved? The greatest piece of thinking ever take place by a monkey. The monkey run from the side of the stage, right across, and lick down the Batman, lick him off him foot. So you know what? The audience applauded like mad.
Charlie. What a great actor and comedian. Oh, most of the things that I learned in theater, Charlie taught me them. Charlie was such a good friend and good actor. I enjoy doing plays with Charlie. Charlie do some things on stage that you have to say, it's like magic. I remember once, I was attending a concert in the Little Theatre, and Charlie was on the program. I went in a bit late. Just as I went in, this woman come on stage, this old woman come on stage and start performing. And believe me, it took me about 5 minutes to realize that it was Charlie who was performing. Charlie was so good. When we used to work together, I can remember the last show we did. Charlie claimed to me cold food. And my wife cooked some cold food soup for me, man, and we can't go to the theatre. And me and everybody tastes cold soup and we drink and enjoy ourselves. And Charlie decided to taste it. You know, so my wife have to cook cold food soup for Charlie after that. Charles, you was a great person, and I know you're still entertaining people wherever you are. On the 14th of February, it's gonna be your birthday. Enjoy yourself, my friend.
Oh, you listen to me, boy. You might not have done what you were asked, but you will do what you're told. You're coming home.
Yeah, but Father, you know, I just
But
want...
nothing. You must be mad.
You know, I can't think about Charles Hyatt and not laugh. You know where we met? We were coming out of Lanneman's. And, you know, people say, hello, how you doing? The first thing he said to me was, what you get? And we compared Sweetie from the bag then, because they used to give you a bag, brown paper bag with Sweetie in it. But then, man, we came to be good friends all the years through. Then I got to direct him in a show, you know. And the thing about Charles is he would do everything to get a laugh, you know what I mean? And sometimes at his own expense too. But the laugh was the important thing, you know, and I'm the same way. Look, we never kill the little boy that is inside us, so we do all kind of stupid things. But there's a part of Charles that I really admire and people really don't get to see. And I saw it twice. The first time was we were rehearsing, and time come for eat, and you know, everybody, you know, want this, and I tell them, say, hey, it was in Jamaica, right? And I say, hey, I have something I'm going to make for you, you know? So I make up some nice tuna thing, and Charles said, what you make? I say, it's a tuna dish, man. He said, tuna? I said, no, like no tuna, no boss. You know, I say, all right, if you don't like it, we go get some patty for you. He say, okay, right? So I finish make the thing and, you know, serve the sandwiches them. And it was on whole wheat hard dough bread. And Charles take 1/2 of one sandwich. And 5 sandwiches later, we couldn't start because Charles still eat. I tell you man. And then we're at the Actor Boys Awards one night. And we were up, the show was forbidden, and we were up for some awards. And at the same time, they were honoring the wonderful, marvelous, lovely Dionne Warwick. I say, boss, time come for intermission. So I go outside and say, Charles, I sit down. And him looking kind of bewildered. So I go over to him and say, boss, what happened? What going? You know, I said, no man, me cool. I say, okay. I said, this is not like you though. And him look up and him say, Dionne, you know. And I say, wait. What happened? You want me to her? You want me? I said, boss, no, you know, because the next thing you know, says she reject me and me feel away. I said, no man, you want to take a picture with her? I said, no. I don't want to take a picture, man. I said, come man, come. I'm a friend. You know, me introduce you to her and you take a picture. And we go over and I ask Dionne, talk a little bit, and tell her, say, Charles want to take a picture. And Charles come over. And him so meek and him hold him head down so shy and so forth.
and him take the picture with the Warwick. Him say it was the thing him they want to do all these years. But I never saw that side of him. And it was so wonderful to see because that was some vulnerability, you know. But my best times with Charles was when we used to cut up. You know, just go completely silly, just go completely off. I miss that. But you know what? Him up there making the angels laugh, you know. So this is what I remember about Charles. When Charles was around, there was a good time to be had by all. Miss you, my boss. Love you much.